Yo, what's up guys, Atlas here. Today we're talking about schedules, so I'm gonna be announcing a schedule for my channel that I will be following for the foreseeable future. Now, why is this the case? I've seen other streamers, I believe it was Ludwig mostly. Ludwig is a famous Twitch streamer, or at least a well-known one. I heard him talk and compare YouTube channels, or at least Twitch channels as well, but YouTube channels are kind of the same stuff. I heard him compare those to TV channels, and he was making somewhat of a point. And the most important thing with TV is knowing when your favorite show comes on. So with that in mind, I'm announcing a schedule for my channel so you know what content I'm uploading when. So if you, for example, want to catch every new episode of Retro Cup when it goes live, you know what time to set ready, basically. Now, it will take some time to adjust to the schedule. I think it will take about a week before all my uploads will be following this. Or maybe a few days, depends on how well things go. So I still need to do some preparation work for the Retro Cup. So it's going to be a bit difficult. So anyway, let's get started. So the first show I'm slotting in that I'll be talking about is the Retro Cup. This is something that I've been talking about a lot on the channel, and I think a lot of people will be liking. Now I've asked in my community tab how many episodes do you want a week? How much do you want the Retro Cup a week? And most votes so far, this might change, but I've also kept my own personal taste in mind. Most votes were in favor of 2 battles a week. A decent amount of votes were in favor of 3 battles a week. And a decent amount of folk was also more of a fan of 5 battles a week or the daily Retro Cup. Now, considering factoring a lot of things, and, you know, yeah, mostly just all things added up, I think it's the best idea to go for 3 uploads a day. 3 uploads a week for Retro Cup. Yeah, no, not 3 uploads a day for Retro Cup, that would be insane. 3 uploads a day for the Retro Cup. So you can expect the Retro Cup at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturdays. Now keep in mind that those times are Central European Standard Time, aka GMT +1. I'm basing these time zones on what my viewers, the times most of my viewers spend on YouTube, by the way. So I've picked the times that are ideal for you guys, and that makes sense for both the American and more European watchers as well. I'm basically trying to keep everyone in mind here. Anyways, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays are the Retro Cup at 6 p.m. This way it will only take like 4.5 months to actually close out the 5Ds Retro Cup without also causing any burnouts, because there will be 62 or 63 matches depending on how things go. 3 of those a week, yeah, that adds up. Unless I somehow messed up the math, that should be about right, it should be about 4 months. And I want to do future ones as well. I know it's a meme that I usually cancel stuff, but I promise from the bottom of my heart I will not be cancelling the Retro Cup. You can quote me on that. If I mess this up somehow, well, joke's on me. So that's the Retro Cup. Now the other segment I want to be announcing is the Mastercraft. You've already seen this, the Psychic Mastercraft. This is something I want to do once a week, so I have a lot of time to talk with you guys in the comments and craft new ideas. So I will only be doing it once a week, Wednesday on 6 p.m. You can expect Mastercraft. With the exception of today, there's no way I'm gonna make it, but the later upload this day will happen. What that is, I will talk about later in the video. But just know the Mastercraft will not be happening on this week, but next week we'll be doing it. I might move this week's Mastercraft to one of the wildcard slots, which is something I'll talk about in a second. Anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is deck showcases. You've seen already a few of them on my channel. They will be on Monday and Fridays at 6 p.m. Our deck showcase are deck profile and replay video in one. Basically where I just commentate the replays, then do a deck profile, and in the end I'll be grading the deck as well. I think this is a type of content that has a lot of potential. It's something a lot of people want without knowing they want it, if that makes sense. Like, people won't directly be requesting this content, but I think it's something people want to see. I have confidence in it. Plus every channel needs its deck profiles and stuff, you know. It's just a good type of content to put out, and I think it's something people will enjoy. Now, besides that, of course, also have the how-to 101s. This is a popular type of content. I will be doing it weekly basis, Sundays on 6 p.m. to be exact. That's when you get your how-to 101s. That's where you see me goofing around with memes and stuff. I've considered doing it twice a week, but that's going to be overkill. I'll burn myself out. Once a week is fine. Now, on top of the things I mentioned so far, let me double check my own schedule here for a second. I've talked about deck showcases, Retro Cups, Mastercraft. Yeah, one thing I need to talk about as well is the Diamonds in the Rough. This is a segment where I talk about cards that are just very underrated or just don't see any play at all, or just don't get the attention they deserve. I've done a few episodes of it already, talking about cards like Tuner's High, Z1 that I further after the series also used in my own decks. So I think it's a segment that's really interesting to watch if you're into the building decks, or just want to hear me talk about underrated cards. Anyways, Diamonds in the Rough will be on Tuesdays, 10 PM. And another one that is on a set date, the final segment, is the combo showcases, where I just take a certain card, take a certain deck, take a certain ID, and just do combo showcases on it. Those won't be with commentary, they'll just be me showcasing the combo with some nice music in the background. It's going to be solitaire combos. Those are going to be Saturdays at 10 PM. Then the one thing we have left is the wildcards. I like to call them wildcards. They will be on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays and Sundays at 10 PM. What wildcard basically means is it's anything goes kind of slot, where there can be no videos at all. There can be random discussions, top 5s, maybe collabs with Phoenix Eye, additional combo showcases. In this week's case, maybe the Mastercraft on another one of them. In general, it's just variety content basically that doesn't fit in the other categories. Sometimes there won't be a video at all when reviews and new videos happen. I will still be doing card reviews and news videos. Those are outside of my schedule, of course. When a card comes out, I'll be reviewing it. In the case where I do a lot of reviews or news videos on a day, I might skip out on the wildcard. If I just don't have the time to work content, I'll be skipping out on wildcards. But yeah, that summarizes my content, my schedule. I'll also be posting an image of it in my community tab. I hope you guys will be enjoying the content, and I see you guys next time. Atlas signing out. See ya.